we're going to stay on this mat, and we'll see Gajaran versus Soborov. It's a treat. Our crack media team's giving us a bunch of different camera angles, and it looks better and better every day.
Yeah, and the digital work and the rewind, it's very good. You can see it as a spectator, but I probably believe it's on the internet also very good.
You know, it's one of those things where, I mean, in the case of American football, sometimes it's better to stay at home and watch it versus being in the arena.
It's getting better for judo too, because when I'm not around, I really like to watch it, and it feels almost that you can be there and join. And the commentators are very good, so it's okay.
Well, Sheldon's always at the top of his game.
Oh, yeah. No, it's getting better. It's good.
All right. Well,
no.
I'm going to start here, and the first penalty will go to Soborov. Soborov had a good match against Mate of Argentina there. I think Mate was just a little bit overmatched, just in terms of experience and gripping and that. But he put in a good effort.
Well, I've seen that some teams, for example the French, they have a young team, young boys, young men they have with them. And yesterday, of course, the Kazakhstan, who became second, probably is also very young.
Right, right.
You can see that in the judo.
Well, they're investing in the future, really.
Yeah, it's good, but you can still see the difference with the experiences.
Right, right, right. That was a big move there.
Yep.
Almost looked like an Ashiguruma. So it appears that Soborov is kind of picking up the pace.
Yep. Well, he has to, and you can't leave it just by the judo against you. You have to go for a score.
Yeah, and we're seeing a lot more positive judo today versus yesterday.
And that doesn't mean that the quality isn't good. Maybe the quality is very good, and they are very, very close.
Right, right,
It's not always negative.
Yeah, not necessarily that everything. But yesterday there was a bunch of situations where you had an undercard, if you will, who was, it might have been nerves, but also was, well, I don't want to get thrown for Ippon on this big stage here.
Yeah, they were very careful. Absolutely. I was wondering why, actually. This is a good point to see. Is it because there's more and more pressure?
There's a certain amount of pressure. Maybe it's just the first day of the competition. Maybe they don't want to be on the wrong end of the highlight reel.
Well, well, in my Dutch team, I was, in them days, I was the lightest category, 57. And I loved it to be the first one in the team.
Yeah, well, you can go out there, do your stuff, and then you can relax for the rest of the week, right?
Yeah, I think, well, try to do the same or better.
Exactly, exactly. Well, you know, yesterday with the under 48, so that's a weight class the Japanese usually come out in top. So not winning that, shades of London, I don't know. So hopefully A.B. Newman will get them back on pace.
Yeah, I was sitting with several people for the federations, and I think it's a compliment for Europe that there was a lot of Europeans 48 kilogram girls in the semis and in the rapid charge. Very good. It's a good thing.
It's unfortunate in terms of the podium. They didn't quite make it. They were very, very competitive, but at the end, it was a tough ride, I think, for the EJU.
Yeah, but they're getting there, absolutely, even in 48.
So we have less than 2 minutes left, and Soborov has the 2 penalties against him.
He couldn't make the difference yet, maybe yet.
This is similar to the last match that Gazaran had. He's just a crafty kind of guy, kind of like Uriarte, who ends up getting guys behind on penalties, and sometimes it's not the most exciting thing to watch. It's a very tactical kind of match.
Yeah, and if you watch it, and if you watch it like a judo player, maybe even then you have to try to learn something about tactical judo.
Right, right. It's certainly part of the game, and that was a better attempt there by Soborov.
Does he have enough time?
I think he's got time to work here. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
There
we
we
were
go.
waiting for it. It was building up towards it.
And that scored Wazadi, but that might get bumped up a notch.
I think what happened that the Armenian should have been warned by that little disbalance, but he thought, well, it's just a little one. And then...
Well, prior to that, it looked like Sobor was feeling him out because he had done a feint and gotten Kazushi one way, and he said, okay.
Okay, you're going exactly where I want you to.
And sure enough, that got upgraded. So that is an Ippon by Soborov. So he goes through. And that sets us up very nicely for a couple of these women's matches coming up. See as they tidy things up.
Here the women are starting.
Yes.
I think it's like these, both the German and then next to that the Belgian girl. They are most experienced ones. So let's see what the young, fearless girls will do against them.
We'll see what they could do here. In the meantime, we'll keep an eye on, and you folks, of course, turn to Tatami 2 for Takaichi of Japan versus Uriarte.